Hello, welcome to the video today. This is Aloft Virtual Alliance. We are on the ground here in Cairns, and you can see the Fenix A319 with the CFM engine in front of you. We're loading up. GSX is doing its thing. We're about there. Fuel's done. Flight plan is loaded. Gotta check our departure, arrival, make sure we're good there. Yeah, it's a pretty easy flight. Now we're moving, it helps we're on the right screen.
That'll be fine there. Hi, welcome. Good to see you.
Really is good looking. Pretty area.
Hi there.
Got good.
All right, hi.
Bags are all loaded up and done. We are flying on VATSIM today. No ATC. Keep this on, see if we got any traffic in the area. No, not really. Sure we'll run into something, either traffic or ATC down in Sydney. Alright, well, let's jump in, finish getting ready, and then we will take off. We are taking off runway 33 today, which is, we landed there, so it's right behind us, of course, and then to our right currently is where we're going to be taking off from. So, flight plan, basically we're going to do vectors after we take off, and then fly, 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 and then we're on the Bori for a arrival, and it's got us landing 16 left right now. That'll be fun. That's the shorter runway on the left-hand side. It'll be good. That'll be real good. Hopefully that holds. If not, we'll switch to 3-4 right. We'll land on the shorter runway today.
Yes, that's correct, Tom. Happy to help. That's the last row.
Alright, let's check our altimeter. I haven't done that yet. Weather.
Hello, welcome.
1005.
2 more rows.
Okay, good there.
Welcome aboard. That'll be fine there.
Our radio 122.8. Get our TCAST on. Good to go there.
Yes, that's the one. That can go under the seat and just past the galley. Correct on the right. No problem at all. 1 more row. Hi, Tom. Almost there.
See where we're at. Boarding. 115 out of 33, so we're getting real close. Back to our initiate page. We can enter in our fuel because that is done. We have 18.9 petro. I was doing some research on the A321 that we flew on the last flight. I need to reconfigure the passenger cabin. I'm going to work on that this week because it had a max of 138 passengers and that seemed really, really light. So I'm going to do some research. I think I know what needs to be changed and work on that this week. We do have our wing hardware today, which is good. Love flying with this stuff. It makes it a little more realistic.
Yes, that's fine.
What else do we have going? That's about it. shut our door because I exited through here earlier. Okay, got that done. Alright, we got about 8 more passengers. Cruising at 370 today, so go ahead and get that plugged in. Get our PU going. Make sure our parking brake is set, and it is, so we're good there. Alright, passenger boarded, so let's enter our weight here. Zero fuel weight is 120.3 slash 30.4. That. Should all that populate. Does, okay. Yep, APU's up, so let's get rid of our internal power. You can go away. This can go away, that can go away. Alright, get prepared for push, start, departure performance, think, going off runway 33, it is dry. Calculate that, and then this do the make do.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
I think we are doing a flex takeoff today with 68. Okay. There. And get our beacon on. Okay. Everything up here is looking good. Okay, which way do we want to push?
Completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Really go either way. I'm gonna stay the left, and we'll turn on E4 and then just go to Bravo. That's that. And keep that up.
Locking gear.
We're ready for push to start. Wait for them to do this. Alright, so we're gonna go left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Okay, brakes are off.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Let us get away from the gate just a little bit, and then our engines. We're gonna start engine 2 first today. Alright. Engine 2 and started. Alright, 2 is good. Start engine 1. Forget we need to get that turned on. One good to go. Put that in normal. Turn off our APU and lead.
Please set parking brakes.
Okay, brakes are set. We're gonna arm speed brakes. Take flaps 1 for takeoff. Make sure that's right. And flaps 1 for takeoff, so we're good there. We do got to do some back taxiing. This isn't going to take us all the way down, so we're going to take this
Unlocking gear.
taxiway here, take a right, and then we'll back taxi and take off.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Right, we've got the pins, so we're good to go there. Wait, they have a good trip. There we go. Lights are coming on. Parking brake is off. And we're going to start taxiing. Flaps set, brake set, auto brake set. Alright. We're good, we just need to kick on lights before we enter the runway. Alright, so upcoming, we might have a little change of plans. I do want to fly to Hong Kong because I do want to see the scenery from any builds. Hong Kong is a fun place to fly into. The WF scenery that was out for Hong Kong was really good. It's just a little outdated. That airport was under construction again for quite a while. They added another runway. I think they added another terminal. So I'm excited to fly in there. I think the Canadian airline livery, cannot say that word, repaint scheme will be done today. So we might jump back over here to North America, show you the scheme for that airline and that part of the alliance. Maybe fly around there a little bit and then go from there. We do have more places to fly down here. We can always come back and do those. I've got either, if I found scenery for it, I've got it in my email so I can go download it, or if I already have scenery for it, I've got it already bid, so I don't lose track of it, that I want to do that flight. That is one thing I think I haven't mentioned. So I'll go through and bid a bunch of flights that I know I want to do. And it doesn't mean I have to do them within a certain amount of time. The system will hold them for a while. we started the African, or no, I started the series where I was just showing you all the airlines. At that time, I saved a flight that I know I want to do and I know I want to record, and it's still saved. So it holds on to them for quite a while. So we might be making that change, and hold on, we gotta do our takeoff config. We're good to go there. Get our lights on. Okay, lights are on, and away we go. Don't see any traffic on TCAS. I'm not seeing anything on VATS pilot. So, alright, we're gonna get our heading bug set. But back to what we were talking about. I think we're gonna make that change as long as they come out. As long as I get them today. Don't know if I'll record anything today, but we'll start going down, working our way over, fly around Canada a little bit. Maybe hang out there for a little while, do some flights there, show off aircraft, scheme, and all that type of stuff. And then we'll just go somewhere else and do something different. So there's another flight I want to do that I saw they do it in the real world, and it's Iceland to Seattle, and they use the Neo, the A321 Neo. I think that would be cool. That would stretch that thing pretty far. So we got some ideas. Alright, we got our heading book set to the month heading for 330, not 360. Okay, that's that. Altimeter's good. Takeoff's good. Lights are all on. Check that. Yes, lights are all there. Get lined up with the runway and then take off. And I gotta remember we're doing a flex takeoff today. So there we go. Flex that. Positive rate. Here is coming up. Go ahead and turn on the autopilot. Little bumpy on the way out. Okay, throttles to climb. Disarm our speed brake. We're going to get a little more altitude and then we're going to make a right hand turn. Act like we're going to get to the downwind, and then once we hit downwind, we'll go direct to Crom. What it's looking like. Alright, so we got a little bit of altitude. Let's go ahead and go 060. 0. Like so. That's steady. Who knows, break. Holy. Let's try that. I think that's it. Alright, turn to the south now. Oh, 50. This will basically be our downwind leg. Once we get wings level, we'll... Oh, Alright, fast transition altitude, past 10,000 feet, so kick off our lights. So, there we go. Alright, and then we're going to go direct, Chrome, direct insert, there we go, normal climb. Alright, so flaps are up. Speed brakes are disarmed, lights are off, past transition altitude, we got our cruise altitude in, so we're good to go there, gears up. Alright, we're moving. Radar. Oh, I loaded the wrong flight, that's why. Hey, here we go. YBCS. Okay, that makes more sense. I was looking at the estimated time en route and it said a minute. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Alright, so we're past 16,000, so I'm going to speed up the rest of the climb and cruise, and then at top of descent I will slow things back down and we will enter our data, check weather, all that stuff for Sydney. That is the plan, so we will see you on the other side of cruise. out of cruise. We are starting our descent down to Sydney. We do have ground on, and ATIS is live. So let's see what it has to say. 118.55.
Time check, 1530.5. Sydney Terminal Information Kilo. Runway 34 right for arrivals, runway 16 left for departures. Wind, 130 degrees, 15 knots, tailwind maximum 15 knots, runway 34. Cab OK. Temperature 22. QNH 101 On first contact with Sydney ground or approach, notify receipt of information Kilo.
Okay, that's weird. They're landing 34 left, taking off 16 left. Yeah, we're not going to play that reindeer game. We're going to land on 16 left. Alright, so let's get our information programmed here. Yeah, it's 160 at 12. Temperature is 22. And we're going to do a decision height of 200. Okay. 129s are V approach. Looks like we need some drag, so we'll put speed brakes down. Alright, let's zoom out and see kind of what we need to do to get lined up with. Really, we just need to go straight in. So let's go. Clear this. Clear this. Okay, speed brake going up and armed. Get our brakes set to do medium. Not seeing a whole lot of traffic. I think we'll be okay, but I don't know why you would land on 3-4 with a 12 knot headwind, or that would be a 12 knot tailwind, when you can land 1-6 and have a perfect headwind. That don't make no sense. So this is what we'll do. I think it'll work out for the best. Alright, so the only thing we got left to do is lights once we hit 10,000, and transition. We'll enter flaps as we slow down. Yeah, we are good to go. As our transition altitude, it does. Flight level 105. So we'll do transition altitude and lights at the same time. Alright, so through flight level 160. So we got a restriction at 4E that we need to be flight level 130. drag, so we'll end our speed brake and dial this down. Get ground ready for Sydney 121.7. Okay, got that ready. I think there might be some traffic in front of us. Behind us. We'll open the parking. Be down here somewhere. There we go. International. Don't. Parking base domestic. Go. Okay. Do our altimeter 1013 and kick on our lights. Lights are all on. I think we need speed brake action. We're coming in a little high. That'll help that. Put that down. Go ahead and arm our landing system, get that ready. Yeah, we do have some traffic behind us. He's showing up on TCAS. Okay, speed brakes up and armed. Want to keep our speed up. Alright, so we got the localizer and glide slope active. That. And our localizer. Shoot that down. Okay, we got our localizer. Stop there. 4,000. Go back to manage speed. And we are going to arm our approach. Speed brake out, help us start getting rid of some speed. Here we'll go flaps 1. I don't know where that traffic went that was behind us. Came in a little too fast, I think. We were gonna go flaps 2, but speed ticked back up. There. Okay, flaps 2.
2,500.
Gear coming down. Arm the speed brake. We can kill the rest of the speed off. Nice approach of the city though. Going flaps 3. And flaps full. We are good for landing. Flaps are full, speed brakes are armed, brakes are set, gears down, lights are on. We are good to go. Autopilot's coming off. Try not to float this one.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 7, 5.
That wasn't too bad. We'll take that. Braking, reversers, there we go. Exit here. Switch our radio. Sydney ground, Ocean 158, exiting 16 left, requesting taxi to the domestic gates.
Aroska 158, contact me on 121.7 when you're on Lima.
Roger, we'll contact you on Lima.
Sydney ground, Kilo 16 Bravo, requesting pushing car.
Speedbird 16 Bravo, new I-5 clearance available, if you'd like.
Right, so let's
It's 10 times better than 16 left.
This off, you on taxi.
Correct.
Alright, Speedbird 16 Bravo, no change to your route. Cleared to Singapore via Camden flight plan route. Runway 16 right. Group 1 departure. Group correction
Brakes
Camden transition.
Armed.
Time via SID 5000.
Alright, let's pick us a gate.
And Unicom on departure on 122.8.
Let's go for 52, 4, 6, or 8. PSX. Domestic. Go 54. Yeah. So we'll go 54. No. And the. Okay.
Seabird 16 Bravo. Seabird 16 Bravo, Sydney ground. Do you still want to push back? Right, Seabird 16 Bravo, push back approved.
Okay. said to contact him once we hit Lima. Be right up here. And we're going to gate 54. Down our taxi a little bit. Going a little fast. That was a much better landing than yesterday. On our last flight, we flew the Neo into Cairns, and I floated that one pretty bad. So that worked out good. Alright, so Lima's going to be our first left here. We'll get ready to call him. Sydney ground at Ocean 158's on Lima, requesting taxi to gate 54 domestic.
Ocean 158 Sydney ground, good day, taxi via Bravo, cross at runway 25, and Bravo 3 to the gate.
Roger, Bravo, cross runway 25 and straight to the gate. Alright, so that's Charlie.
Speedbird 16 Bravo, squawk 1 Charlie, please.
Turn right here on Bravo. Not quite straight to the gate, but it's pretty close. So we'll just make our way over there once we get past runway 25. We're gonna hop on Gulf for a minute and go to that. Oh, go to Charlie. Charlie would have been a straight in. Crossing 25 right now. This should be Gulf right up here. We're gonna hang a quick right on it and then take Charlie in. Make sure that is correct. Four. Yeah. We can take her right here. Gates right up in there. Okay, left here. I guess we could have taken a right there, but it's okay. I didn't think that one would line up. At 58. I think this aircraft over here is on the wrong side. 6. Okay, there's 54. Us. Make our turn. Can't see his. Okay, we're gonna call it right here. So we're set our parking brake. And turn off our engine. Request the boarding. Get our GPU. Turn it on. Turn off the GPU. Make the configure. Let's get our cargo doors open. Alright. Jetway connected good, so that's good. Yeah, I think we should have been right at that line, so I think we went a little too far, but that's okay. Alright, so that was a pretty good flight for us. Good landing. Cruise was pretty non-eventful. Did get to land on 16 left, which I thought that was cool, because I haven't landed on there very often, so that was fun. So that's going to be it for today. We'll watch the bags get unloaded, hang out for a minute. Thanks for watching the video. In the profile description is the link to our Discord. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, we'd love to hear from you there. Also, you can leave it in the comment section. Also, in there is the link to join the Virtual Alliance. If you want to comply with us, we'd love to have you. I will figure out where we're going next, what we're doing, how we're doing it, and all of that. We will be doing some more flights, just not quite sure what we're doing and when, but we'll get them going. I'm really hoping to have the Canadian stuff back today and wrapped up today, so we can start, show off that airline, do a little bit of a Canadian tour, and then keep bouncing around doing some flights and enjoying this. So we will see you on our next video, and thanks for being a part of it.
Take care. Thanks for flying with us. Have a great day. Have a nice day. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Hope to see you again. Have a safe onward journey. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy the rest of your trip. Have a pleasant stay. Take care now. Safe travels. Thanks. Have a good one. See you next time. Thanks, sir. Hope to see you again. Safe travels. Goodbye. Thanks. Have a good one. Welcome to your destination.
Signal ground, good afternoon, Indonesia 751, 715. Have a check, please.
Last station calling Sydney ground. I'm reading you as a 111.
Have a nice day.
As very, very loud.
Have a lovely day.
Unreadable.
Thank you for choosing us. See you next time. Thanks for flying with us. Have a great day. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Thank you for choosing us. Goodbye. Enjoy the weather. Welcome to your destination. Thanks for flying today.
Signal ground, Indonesia 715, requesting IFR to Bali.
Safe travel. Have a lovely day. Thanks. Have a good one. Goodbye. See you next time.
Garuda 715, clear to Bali via Camden Flyplan route. Runway 16 right, route 1 departure, Camden transition, climb by 5,000, 1251, and on departure, monitor Unicorn 122.1.
Thank you for choosing us.
Departure is group 1, runway 16 right, on departure monitor 122.8, squawk 1251, Indonesia 715.
Garuda 715,
See you again.
can you
Thanks for
confirm
flying
that
with us. Have a great day.
it's
Have a nice
Camden
day.
flight plan route and route 1 departure,
Have a lovely
Camden
day.
transition?
Camden transition and group 1 departure,
Have a pleasant
runway
day.
16 right, Indonesia 715.
Garuda
care.
715.
Have a pleasant stay.